fun. Thank you, Lily. All right. We're going to continue with Dr. Seuss. I want to see how much you remember from yesterday. So this is what I want you to do.
Sound
Oops.
of M.
Listen.
Mr. Brown can move.
The sound of M. Mr. Brown can move. How about you? Can you move too?
Okay.
That begins with M.
Okay, so Lily, I'm going to give you the pencil.
Yes.
I want you to circle the sound of M down here, okay?
Yes.
M.
Maman. Cái quả phép không giống cái. No, you can just.
Yes, move. Okay, do you see another move? Do you see another?
Con này được en fonction iPad.
No, Lily, you leave it like that.
Do you see another move? Do you see another move? There's one at the bottom. Look at the bottom. You see one at the, yes, move. Nice, Emily. You get to get a tooth. Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, Emily, can you read this? The sound of M. Can you read that? Can you read that?
Sound of M. Mr. Brown can move. How about you? Can you move too?
Very good. Nice job, Emily. Now let me take, let's go to page 2.
Cô giáo gọi con Emily.
Now, Emily, can you read this? The sound of S.
The sound of S. Mr. Brown sees like egg in the pan.
Okay, can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in the pan?
No. Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like egg in the pan?
Eggs in a pan. Eggs in a
Eggs in the pan.
A. That word is A. In a pan. Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like egg in the pan?
A pan. A pan. Can you
pan.
Very good. Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like egg in the pan?
Okay, I need to hear the S on eggs. Eggs.
Eggs.
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in the pan?
It's a pan. A. Okay. Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Can Mr. Brown sizzle like eggs in a pan?
Yay! Good. You get another tooth.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's not easy, but yes, he can. How about you? Can you sizzle too?
Yes. Can you circle the sizzle when I give you the pencil? Can you circle sizzle? Can you circle sizzle? Yes. Sizzle. Now, can you read this down here? Can you read all of this? Can you read this? Circle
Yeah.
the word.
Circle the word that begin with the S sound.
Circle the word that begins with the S sound. Circle the word.
The pencil.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, that's good. That's the right one. Thank you. Can you read this?
the sound of ooh.
The sound of us.
Mr. Brown go buzz. That's what he do.
Okay,
How
wait. Let's see. The sound of us.
the sound of us.
Mr. Brown goes buzz.
Mr. Brown go buzz.
That's what he does.
That's what he does.
How about you?
How about you?
Can you buzz too?
Can you buzz too?
Good. Now read it once more for me. Read it again.
The sound of us. Mr. Brown go buzz. That's what he do.
Does. That's what he does. Does.
That's what he does.
That's
What he does.
How about you?
How about you?
Can you buzz too?
Can you buzz too?
Okay. Can you read it again for me?
The sound of us. Mr. Brown go buzz.
Goes, Mr. Brown, goes. Okay,
Goes.
okay, read it. Start again. Mr. Brown goes buzz.
Mr. Brown goes buzz. That's what he do.
No, does.
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 What he does.
That's what he does. How about you? Can you buzz too?
Okay, can you read it again for me?
Mr. Brown go,
Goes. Mr. Brown goes.
goes buzz. That's what he do.
No.
Goes.
That's what he does. Okay,
That's what he does.
listen to Monkey. Mr. Brown goes buzz. That's what he does. How about you? Can you buzz too? Yay! Now you try.
Mr. Brown goes buzz. That's what he does. How about you? Can you buzz too?
Perfect. Perfect. So you get another 2.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, I'm going to give you a red pencil, and I want you to circle all the Z's red below. Down here, circle the Z's, circle all the Z's red, okay? Circle the Z's red. Good. Good. And good. Now I'm going to give you the blue pencil and color the B's blue. Color the B's too.
Uh,
Yes. Buzz. Color the bees. Can you color the bees too?
uh, ah,
Can you color the bees too?
yeah.
Is there one? Is there another bee? Is there another bee?
Yes.
Yes. Yay! Nicely done. Now what I'd like for you to do is to read that for me. Can you read these words? Buzz,
Buzz. Sizzle.
sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle. Sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, mm,
Zib,
Zib.
zoom,
Boom.
buzz,
Buzz. Sizzle. Zib.
and
Zoom.
very nice. Nice job. You are doing so fantastic.
Thank you.
Now let's read this one if we can. Okay.
The sound of
The sound of act has a silly sound by Brown.
Okay,
The
here's
Yes, a silly sound by Brown. The splat a cake make falling down.
Okay, this is makes.
Makes the splat a cake makes falling down. Mr. Brown goes splat. Can you do that?
Splat. Splat. Splat.
Splat.
Great. Can you read all of this for me? Can you read it for me?
The sound of act has a silly sound by Brown. The splat a cake makes falling down. Mrs. Brown goes splat. Can you do that?
Splat.
Splat.
Perfect. Now I want you to underline all of the ATTs and the AT. Can you take your pencil and underline ATT and ATS? Yes. Good. The Okay, let me give it back to you again. Just a second. I'll give it back to you. Okay, now try. It still won't work? Okay, there. And one more. Very good. All right, that's good enough. Sometimes this pencil doesn't really work. Can you read this? Can you read these words for me?
Splat. Splash. Splat. The cat in the hat.
Nice, very good. And you have another tooth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's continue. Can you read these words for me?
Pop, cap, pop in cap, but on pop.
Okay, what is this one?
Pop on cap.
No, this one.
Cup on pop.
Very good. Can you read this one?
Pop in cap.
Perfect. What about this one?
Pop on cap.
Great. And the last one.
Cap on cap.
Wow, you are doing so good.
Thank
You
you.
get another tooth. Okay, nicely done, Lily. I'm so proud of you. And let's go to clear. And our next page is going to be, now we're going to do some really good reading. Let's see if you can read this short little story. Can you read this, Lily?
The
Gingerbread boy.
gingerbread boy.
The gingerbread boy.
The gingerbread boy.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread boy.
Good. And can you read an old woman
An old woman
lived in a cottage
lived in the cottage
in the forest.
in the forest.
She liked living
living
by herself,
by herself,
but sometimes
but sometimes
she was lonely.
she was lonely.
Can you read this?
And what woman lived in the
Cottage.
cottage in the forest. She liked living but by herself, but sometimes she was lonely.
Okay. An old woman lived in a cottage. Can you read that? An old
Woman,
li-
an old woman
lived
lived
in
in
a cottage
a cottage
in the forest.
in the forest.
Mhm. She liked living
She liked living
by herself,
by herself,
but sometimes
but sometimes
she was lonely.
he was lonely.
Sometimes she was lonely.
Sometimes she was lonely.
Very good. Can you read it by yourself? An old woman lived in a cottage in the forest. She liked living by herself, but sometimes she was lonely.
And what woman living?
No. Let's see. An old woman.
An old woman living in a cottage.
Cottage.
Cottage
Uh-huh.
in the forest. She
Liked.
liked living by herself, but sometimes she was lonely.
Very good. All right, so we will stop there and we will start again in our next session right here. So you've almost got a mouthful of teeth. You did so good. Look, so many teeth. Yay. All right, so now, do you have questions for Dr. Priscilla? Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No questions? All right. Now we're going to go back to our, and now, are you ready? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Can you stand up?
Sorry.
Ready?
Yes.
Goodbye, goodbye,
Goodbye, goodbye.
it's time to go. Goodbye, goodbye, I don't wanna go.
Where we go?
See you later, alligator. Bye, 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 butterfly. Goodbye.
All right, so where is mommy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so we finished our lesson for today.
Yes.
Emily did great.
Yes, thank you.
I will send you this recording so
Yes.
she can practice, and we'll go to the next pages as well. I did send something to you earlier.
Yes.
You can check